Hello, I'm Jeremy. Welcome to Jeremy. This is Frugal February episode 3. Um, so I'm not going to be going through my bank statement this episode like I did in the last two episodes. Couple reasons. One, maybe save a little content for next week. Two, a little bit disappointed in some of my spending this week. And, the point of doing this was to kind of confront myself with my spending on a week to week basis. But I did a lot of spending this week, and I'm just not really ready to sit here in front of YouTube and feel those feelings. And number three, I've got to be honest with you. I'm not going to call it lazy, but or I'm not going to call it procrastinating, but there is a roadblock between me and posting these videos. That's kind of why I'm starting with something simple, something easy, just once a week, short little vlogs, because it is a big emotional commitment to just jump into doing this on a regular basis. And, deep down in my heart, I'm like, I want to have content. Eventually, I want people to watch this. But the fear of being like, how do I make something interesting? It's so much easier to just put it off until 8 p.m. on Monday and then just run off whatever comes off the top of my head. So, ideally, we're going to be moving towards a world where there actually is content. But there is some, exciting financial changes coming from my life. We're probably going to talk about it in the video after next. And we're going to have to start planning and looking ahead to what is going to be on the channel after Frugal February. So there's a lot of planning going on in the background right now, kind of thinking about branching out, making new types of videos. But I do want to kind of keep this as a challenge to myself to be putting up a weekly vlog, because it's really my favorite kind of YouTube video to watch. I know this is about as plain as it gets, just kind of staring at someone's face with a white wall in the background sitting in the corner, but my favorite thing about YouTube is getting this window into people's lives around the world. So I will still be using this channel to keep track of my finances, to talk about personal finances, to talk about what life is like for someone earning the minimum wage in a major Canadian city, and kind of talk about tips and tricks for being poor. But this week, this channel is called JRP. It's kind of self-help, a self-help blog, but I'm the self being helped. And what I want to kind of talk about, a few of the, I guess the reason I've been struggling to kind of stay on budget is I'll come out and say it, the emotional toll of poverty, which is like, you can sit there and you can say, I'm going to spend X amount of dollars, but then you have a bad day. It's weird. You just want to spend money. I know it doesn't solve all your problems, but it certainly makes that you forget about them, and forgetting about your problems almost as good as solving them. I don't know. So yeah, I had, a few days of emotional eating this week, bought a couple bottles of wine, but this is stuff I like. I'm trying to build a financial future for myself that involves living the life I want to live without wasting my money on anything unnecessary. So next week we're going to talk about a few of the stars of Frugal February, products that have gotten me through it, a few tips and tricks I've been doing in the kitchen, around the house, and it's going to kind of be, it's the way the calendar works out, it's not really going to be a wrap-up for the month, because it's going to be the 28th, and it'll still be a few days before we can kind of really figure out, it's going to be the 21st, and it's going to be another week, I guess, until I kind of really know what my spending was for the month. But ideally, if we can, I'm going to get a whole spreadsheet, and I'd love to kind of, as my pledge to the YouTube community, find a cool way, gonna maybe put some stats, numbers on the page. I don't know. I have some video editing software. I'm gonna play with it, and really try and have something done before 8 p.m. on the Monday, because at this point right now, I'm kind of just, it's like I'm planning these big, huge days of activities on Monday, the day I've specifically set aside to do this work. And that's a little silly, right? Really, this should be, if possible, the only thing I have going on a Monday. It's not right now. That's the way it is, but we're going to keep doing our best. Thanks so much for watching this. Thanks for sticking around. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Peace.